Okay, I just got done doing my awesome fire pit. Um, okay, so basically, what I usually always carry for my cooking gear is my Stanley cup, and I got stuff inside there, and then my military um, cookware. Okay, so and then I carry this little grill that kind of like folds up and everything. And any meat that I usually cook or anything like that, I just put it on a shish kebab. Squirrel, rabbit, raccoon, possum, whatever. Season it with some sazon and everything tastes good. Normally, I just find a flat rock. I didn't want to take a lot of time, and I found this piece of granite. And that's my key thing. Where I can kind of like it's like my oven. I can cook food on it pretty much when this heats up and everything. I can fry an egg on top of it. Um, so that's another way, and just to keep things warm or whatever. Or, I can also I'll show you how I'll turn this into a smokehouse um, with trays and everything like that. And also, this is an easiest way, you know what I mean, to kick everything down in the hole, put a fire out really quick, um, and be on your way without leaving a trace, pretty much. Throw some leaves back on top of it. When I leave here, you'll see it's like I was never even here. Um, and this setup, it doesn't throw out a lot of smoke at all, very little. And if you get it burning right with the right draft and everything like that, it'll really burn really well. So I kind of like you make one side higher, you know what I mean, to have that chimney effect, and one side down lower on the ground level. So the idea is the air will kind of like pull through and suck through and pull the smoke out this way. And I kind of put the smoke in further away from me, but you won't see much smoke at all. And when nighttime comes, I'll show you. You barely see any flame at all. So it's a good way to hide out. But it also, when you're up above it, you know what I mean, you have a good light source. And I'll show you that I can do arrows over it and, whatever. Okay, we had a little bit of rain. I wouldn't even call it rain, it was more like a pizzle. Um, and it just made things really hot and humid. Let me show you a little bit more with the camp. Okay, so here it is. I got my bow, my arrows, my heavy pack. I really carry mostly everything in. Um, that was for my tent setup here. This was for all my cookware, and I can just carry this down to the river and wash out my gear. Um, my camel pack, my knife, my fire starter, flashlight. This is where my shovel goes in. I have a little compass also, and it's got little thumbtacks in there that light up at night and stuff. Um, and it's got a fire starter on there, a second one. In that pack is more or less my hunting and fishing gear. Ghillie suits in there. Um, my I usually a lot of times I don't bring my compound. I just bring my takedown bow, and it packs all up in there. And I bring a couple arrows with me, and I can be gone. And also, if anything happens or whatever, I mean, I keep a tarp with me. If I have to stay out there for the night or whatever, I get caught or lost or whatever, I'll take a tarp with me, and I can build another shelter and get through whatever. And I have enough survival stuff in there, you know what I mean, to be good. This is like my home camp. And then when I go out and I really start hunting and stuff like that, I'll walk off and be gone for a good day, and then usually show back up here where I'll have everything set up and making it easy for me, where I just quick fire, you know what I mean, jump back in my bunk and done for the night, up at first light or before light and back in the woods and hunt. So this is pretty much my whole hunting camp setup, you know what I mean, being just three. I'll usually set up where I got a lot more cover or anything. I just, nice scenery. I'm in my own backyard basically. um so it's really hot, like I said, and I think I'm gonna go run down to the river. a little dirty from digging this pit. Go shower, well, bathe, and fill some canteens and stuff like that. By the way, we're in Zephyr Hills, so the water just comes up out of the ground. It's pretty well, really clean. I'll boil it to cook with. I usually don't drink it too much, you know what I mean? Um, I usually bring water in with me for drinking, you know what I mean? But if I have to, I can show you how to sterilize it. And then this setup, I'll show you how I can hang my canteen, you know what I mean? And just, catch rainwater and dew from the morning. I can get like a couple shot glasses of water just in dew in the morning sometimes. Just that quick rinse my mouth out and, you know what I mean, be on my way until I find water again. All right, like I said, I'm going to go down to the river and enjoy my weekend.